Today I am going to show you how to make a bracket for anything that you need to mount somewhere, including proxies, hanger brackets, anything for your car, holding wires, anything that you would need that for. It's going to look something like this when we're done. I'm sure you'll have something that you can use this for. I hope this is helpful. Stay to the end. There are a few little things I'm mentioning at the end of the video, and I hope you enjoy.
Hey guys, sorry to interrupt your video. I just wanted to ask you, please hit the like and subscribe button. It's going to make it easier for me to share my content with you guys in the future, and it will make it so that you don't miss anything. Cool.
We're going to start with a sketch as always. I'm just going to do a random bracket just to show you guys how easy it actually is to make a bracket for a machine or anything at home or on your car. So simplest way to do it is we're just going to select the plane. I'm going to say sketch. I'm going to say view sketch. Okay, we're going to select, we're going to make our shape. Okay, so say I want to create offset bracket for um, a sensor. So say our press needs a sensor, it needs to be a certain distance away from the machine. Um, Obviously, because the sensor is going to sit here, the press is moving up and down here, but your main body is here that you need to bolt this to. Okay, so we're going to say, okay, that's 120 there. We're going to say this is only going to be, say, 80, call it 80 away. And then that one's also going to be, yeah, 185 is actually fine. So we're going to do like that. Okay. Now, again, simple. You've got the shape. Um, Simple bracket. We're going to say, okay. We are going to say extrude. We're going to say solid, not surface, solid. Make sure it's on solid. Then, again, symmetrical, as always. We are going to go 30 mils. Sorry, that's the thickness. There we're going to go 5 mils. On your depth here, we're going to go 30 mils. Okay. As you can see, that's more or less what it's going to look like. Then you need to just check your sketch. I just want to show you guys here. Just check your sketch. So on your offset of your shape, of your thickness, just make sure the way you measured it, that you've compensated for the material. Because obviously if that is your shape, then and those your dimensions, your steel is now on this side of this thing. Okay, so please just bear in mind, because again, if you click on this, it's going to shift it depending on where you want it. Okay, I'm going to say okay, simple, easy. I'm going to take away my datum planes just because it's easier to see. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to insert a sketch. We are going to insert the sketch here. Okay, we're going to say sketch, sketch view. Okay, I'm going to put in a circle here. Okay, first, sorry, we need the center line first. So we're going to put the center line here. Okay, but now we need to get that dimension. So it needs to be 15. It needs to be 15. Okay, now you've got your center of your model here. Okay, we're going to draw a hole. We're going to click circle. We're going to put a circle here. Another one there because we're going to create a slot so that we can actually adjust it up and down on the machine. Okay, this side. I'm going to say lead segment there. Okay. Our slot size was, call it a 12, so it's going to be 6.5 because your bolts, if it's a 12 bolt, you don't want it to be 12, otherwise it will never fit. Okay, we want it to be from the top here to that little center there, call it 20. Okay, say okay. We're going to say extrude, simple, cut away the material. Then on the bottom side here, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to click, sketch, sketch view. Now this one I'm going to make a little bit longer, but we can use the reference now from this one for the center of our slot. So we're going to click there. If I'm not sure where that actual bend is, all I'm going to do is I'm going to change my display style here to no hidden. So there's the actual lip there. So all we have to do is we need to be a certain distance away there. Okay. Let's take that. I'm going to add a dimension here so that we know we are at least 25 mils away from the top there. We are click on the line. We are going to again create the slot. Yes. There. Delete segment. Delete segment. And we'll say, okay. We are going to go back to our shading. We are going to extrude this. We are going to flip it the other way. Obviously remove material. Let's say okay. Now, that is where you're going to bolt it to the machine. This is where you're going to bolt your proxy sensor for the up and down. So this is long like this so that you can have as much adjustment as possible. If you don't need this much adjustment and you have more or less an idea of where it must go, all you do is you go sketch, edit definition. We can change this. So all I do is I put a dimension from that point to this point. We put it here. We change it to say 100 or make it 50 instead. As you see, it'll go up there. And then all we do is we change this. We can actually drag it along a little bit until we have an idea. So there, so call it 120. Okay. Obviously, if you're doing this in your workshop, you're going to have the dimensions that you need exactly. So again, I'm just playing around with this now. So there's your slot 1, your slot 2. Okay, now we now have this bracket. Let's add some rounds because you don't want the guys to cut themselves while they were busy adjusting this thing. On the sharp edges, obviously. We can just change that. Not that much. We're just going to make it a 5. Okay, say okay. Simple rounds. Very easy. Then from there, all we're going to do is we're going to say convert to sheet metal. We're going to say driving surface. Click there. Say okay. Now in sheet metal, we're going to go conversions. We're going to go edge bend. You're going to click on that one. You're going to push control. Click on this one. Say okay. Now there's your bends. You say okay. Simple, easy. Now let's save that. Okay. Now we're going to say I need a flat version of this. So we're going to say flat pattern manager. Then we're going to click create instance. So you can put whatever name you want in there, but that's fine. So okay. Now if you go yeah, you go flat pattern, go edit definition. There's your flat surface. We're going to say okay. So now when I go to my drawing for my DXF now, a new drawing, Part drawing, no. Drawing. Okay. Use drawing model name. Not using a template. Say okay. We are going to use empty with, we're just going to use empty. I've showed you guys how to put the templates in and so on. I'm not going to do that now. Let's say okay. We're going to say the flat, not the normal. Well, actually, we're going to do the normal first. Say okay. Let's say general view. Okay, we're going to put that in there. We're going to say front, apply. Say okay. Again, side view. Okay. I'm going to change the scale here a little bit to 1. Okay. You're going to put some dimensions in here. So we're going to select that side, control, select this side. Give us that dimension there. If you're going to be bending this in-house or put in the bend dimensions now, you can maybe just put the angle here. So those two like that, and that one. And again, just holding control when you're selecting more than one surface. I assume most of you would know this by the time you get to this video, but if not, just push control and select the second item or the second surface that you want to use. Okay, so we've got the bending angles there. We're going to go new page. I'm going to say add model. We're going to say drawing models. There's an add model. We're going to say part 2, sorry, open. Let's say flat. So open. Okay. Now I'm going to right click, general view. Okay. Now from my front view now, I'm going to go scale. On this one, we can just go scale 1. Okay. Move this back a little bit. As you can see, this has already given me some dimensions, which is a bonus. I've already got my bend angles here. It should be part of your notes. Once you've bent it, it should be there automatically. But usually when we go annotate, we have to go model annotations, and then we click there, and then we go to notes here. So if I do this, okay, if I right click there, and I go to my center axes here also. There. Okay, so there's my axes. So now I need to select which one I want. I want both. And say apply. Your notes. Yeah, anyway. Your notes will also be there. It's actually given us everything already. So usually you have to just get those from your show model annotations automatically. But it gave it to us automatically, which is quite nice. So now we're going to go dimension. You're going to click there. You're going to control, click on that axis so that you, or center line, so that you can get a bending dimension. And again, from this side to this one, that you have a bending. So obviously when they do it, if your laser cutter is quite good, he will put these lines in automatically for your bender. So the guys will just bend on there, they won't have to measure. But if not, this is the scenario. Then all we're going to do is we're going to add one more page for your DXF. So we're going to go third page. We're going to have some general view. Okay, we're going to click front. Okay, this one we're going to scale 1. Okay, on yeah. Then we say apply. We're going to say view display. Defaults, none. Apply. Your Yeah, that's it. Then we're gonna go on your sheet here, right click, setup, size, click your showcase, show format, say okay. Now you've just got this. Now you go on your annotations, so click there, say delete. You go show drawing model, click there, we're gonna click there, it's gonna give us those, we're gonna select yes, say okay. Now when you DXF this, file, save as, export, DXF, and you export this the way it is, say okay. Once you do that now, when they get this, it will be a scale 1:1 with those lines already. Your laser cutter can just trim the lines and boom, Bob's your uncle and you're done. And you can just cut it. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you guys have something like this that you use in your factory or that you're going to use it for. There's multiple options for this. I mean, even if you just need a bracket for your house or your car or to hold wiring on something, it's quite a helpful um, little bracket. Very simple. Again, you can change it according to what you want. This is just an idea, just a concept. So I hope this was helpful, guys. Have a good evening.
Hey guys, quick favor, if this video helped you, tap like. It tells YouTube my content is worth showing to more people. And hit subscribe if you want more quick tutorials, tips and real engineering tricks for Creo. More videos dropping every week. Have a great one guys.